You should focus on getting absolutely competent at the skills that matter for your long-term success. Whatever your dream is, think of it, what's your dream? Break it down and say, okay, if that's my dream, what skills would I have to master, really master, to be able to have that dream? Like, for me, as an example, speaking with you right now, I don't know how many of my videos you've watched or whatever, but we've had 250 million video views. And I was mortified to speak. Some of you guys have been in my seminars before, right? 2,000 people, 10,000 people, 30,000 people in an arena. I was mortified. I was terrified to get up and speak in front of people. And so you're like, well, how did you develop that and learn that? Well, I had this dream to make a difference in the world. And I wanted to impact a lot of people in the world. And I said, if I'm actually gonna help a lot of people in the world, I need to learn how to communicate. Because where I grew up, there wasn't a lot of emotional expression or a lot of communication. I mean, if a dude raised his hand in an emotional expression above his waist, it meant he was gonna punch you in the face. That's where I grew up with. I didn't grow up with people being like outwardly expressive and joyous and like facial expressions and moving their hands. I didn't grow up with that. I had to learn, like, how do I communicate and make an impact with people and share what I wanna share? I had to practice that and learn that, but I had to become competent in that if I wanted to make my difference. And I think that's really important. The greats master their skills. Think of any musician you love. They mastered their art, their voice, their instrument. Think about any person you really admire in business. They had to master business building. They had to master the process or the product or the thing. Think about anyone you admire in their health and wellness. They had to master their own body. Think about the happiest people you know. They had to master their mind. How did they do that? They learned. They studied, they studied, they studied. They applied, they applied, they applied. Competence is the thing that we know in high performance gives people the edge. When you are more informed, more educated, more experienced in the things that matter most to your career, you outperform everybody else who's just going through the motions, who's just showing up. But when you're learning in those dark hours of the night, when you are trying when nobody else is watching, and you are developing skill, guess what we know from psychology? That competence and confidence are very correlated. We call it in high performance work the competence-confidence loop, right? The more you learn, the more you're willing to try. And the more you're willing to try, the greater confidence you gain. The more confidence you gain, the more you're willing to try new things, which teaches you even more. So this confidence-competence loop is the secret to lifelong success.